Morning, guys. Well, we had a good night's sleep last night. She was a little bit windy. Looking forward to a nice breakfast this morning. So I cooked up some bacon and egg sandwiches in my kitchen, which I absolutely love. I've been using it on every trip now, and every trip I tweak it a little bit more, but I've pretty much got it to pretty much exactly where I want it. Absolutely love it. And you'll see a section on this in some upcoming videos where I go into the absolute nth degree. I took quite a lot of photos and videos when I was actually building it, so yeah, there'll be a good chance for you to see it. Again, obviously this is out the back of a Pajero, but it's basically all in a box, so you can stick it in the back of any four-wheel drive quite easily, and the whole box comes out, so it's actually hinged. You'll see it in more detail online. Anyway, Cox's Windmill Campground. It was a nice little spot, lots of flat spots there. It's got about 6 campsites in total, so you obviously need to book them through South Australia National Parks and Wildlife Service. So there is no reception here at all, so unless you're carrying a Starlink, you'll need to make sure you book this prior to. Like I said, there's six campsites. Campsite number 1, 1 vehicle. Campsite number 2 takes 2 vehicles. Campsite 3, 2 vehicles. Campsite 4, 2 vehicles. Campsite 5, 1 vehicle. And campsite is 6, 2 vehicles. So it's pretty well set up. All nice and spaced out. You got a fire pit, which is fantastic. And if you go for a walk around in the bushes, you'll see there's little holes everywhere. So yeah, so they're all apparently ant nests, and there are just heaps and heaps and heaps of them. They're everywhere, but I didn't see any ants. So and they're massive holes. So make sure you don't set up a tent on top of one of them. We're now heading off for day 3. It'll be interesting to see sort of how far we get tonight and what we sort of get up to. So plan is to hit the sand dunes today. So we're going to do a bit of a detour off the main drag. So lots of fun planned for the day, and we'll see how we go. Ultimately, we're going to end up having to do quite a bit of nightfall driving, which is fantastic. If you haven't done any nightfall driving, highly recommend. Just make sure, obviously, you've got plenty of lights so you can see what you're doing. Really looking forward to today, especially the sand dunes. So there's a couple of them in particular. There's some smaller ones and then some larger ones. So we'll see who gets up out of the 3 4-wheel drives, whether the Ford Ranger, the Land Cruiser, or the Pajero. So, all right, let's get moving and hit the road. We've got a big day ahead of us, and like I said, we're going to be finishing quite sort of late tonight. So let's see how we go. So far the trip's been really good. A few sort of unexpected detours along the way, and I'm sure through the next section we'll probably come across a few more. But again, that's what makes it all the more fun. And again, all the cars have held up really well. No damage yet, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, I think we're all pretty well geared up and quite a bit of experience within the group, so shouldn't be any real issues. All right, let's go. Alrighty, let's exit the campsite. There's the windmill, and yeah, day 3 of our adventure. As you can see, we didn't get very far out of Cox's Windmill campsite. We've just come across the fish ponds, so we thought we'd go for a little bit of a hike, and yeah, this is what we found. She's only a few hundred metres in from the main road, so worth a look, and especially if there's been a lot of rain, definitely worth a look. So, but this is what you see when you get here. So what do you think, boys? Rock hole or the frog pond gets the thumbs up?
Well, the fish pond has water in it.
So did the rock hole.
Yes, it did.
The rock hole had a bit more of a story to it. Yeah.
Our invented story.
Yeah. Look, I think still the rock hole surpasses the fish pond. This could be quite impressive, you know, at least when it was full of water.
At least this isn't a deliberate detour of a road just to go look at a hole in the rock. This is a choice.
Alright, so leaving our campground, we've just visited a beautiful fish pond, which maybe if there was quite a bit of rain, could be quite nice. Alright, so let's see what today brings. It's an absolutely stunning day. It's only 12 degrees out at the moment, but it's about 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, we're planning on heading up to the big dunes, have a bit of a play there, and then we'll see what comes across the day and where we end up at the end of the our day to our next campground. Back to where we started, and we're going to be taking the fire break trail to try and get to the big dunes. So we're going to have a bit of a play. Alright guys, this was a nice little detour off to find some sand dunes again. So we've ventured off board the track. The terrain was fantastic, there was nothing too difficult. It moved at quite a decent pace. Lots of interesting scenery along the way through this section. There's all this farmland off on the left hand side. It was amazing to see just emus running at full pelt through a lot of this farmland. Did not expect to see this sort of out here. The terrain out here is quite amazing. A lot of the different areas you venture off into, it's very interesting. So definitely worthwhile the detour, especially again the ultimate goal for this section was to find these sand dunes and experience them. And there's a couple along the way. So there's a smaller set of sand dunes and then a bigger set. So it was a bit of a challenge, again, across either whether or not the Land Cruiser, the Pajero or the Ford Ranger was going to get up. So again, it was a lot of good fun. It wasn't too difficult to get there in any way, but you just need to allow some time. So, and definitely well worth the detour. It was great fun and another great way to spend a day along this border track adventure. So as you can see, sort of up in the distance here, the lush green pastures are up in the distance, and again, quite amazing bordering desert. So you tend to see a lot of these weird things out here on border track. So, and again, I think that's why probably I loved it so much. We spent quite a bit of time actually last year out in Central Australia, and I never thought I'd enjoy the desert so much, and it was quite an amazing experience. And we've got plenty more trips planned out Central Australia way. We've got one coming up next year, the Ann Beadle Highway. So that's going to be a big one over a couple of weeks. So look out for future videos on those. But yeah, definitely found a new appreciation for the deserts across Australia. All right, let's get back to it.
We can go right down through Rabbit Gums, Cactus Borer, and across. Or we can keep going left and we can get onto the Murrayville Nil Road and then go down. So do we want to be off-road or do we want to do some on-road?
Off-road sounds good for a line.
Yep, let's continue off-road.
Alright, so we've just come to Coburn's track. We're about to go to the left. So we just passed Cactus Borer track. Kept going on. Now, in preparation for this trip, there wasn't a lot that we had to do. In my instance, in particular with the Pajero, I just went through its major service. I've just clocked up 360,000 Ks on the Pajero. She's been going strong, but in the major service, we picked up basically that we had a bit of a boost leak, which ended up being the intercooler damaged on the previous trip. So we had a new intercooler put in. So hopefully that might help on some of the sand dunes. And also I just had some problems from a previous trip with my transfer case and flashing center diff lock, which took quite a bit of work to end up finding what the problem was. Ended up having a jammed detense ball in the transfer case, so that had to be dropped out, pulled apart, and the top end. And once that was sort of all cleared and jammed, wasn't any new parts or anything. It was just purely labour, so ended up costing a little bit. But got the Page back on the road, which was fantastic. So let's hope at the end of this trip that there's no new damage. And we go through nice and safely. This was a bit of an anomaly through the whole trip, and you'll see it all the way. These bloody melons, they're absolutely everywhere. If anyone out there knows what they are, why they're so prolific out here, drop it in the comments and let us know. But they were just never ending, and there were thousands upon thousands upon thousands of them. Map check. That was good.
It's pretty soft.
Oh yeah.
Fucking oath.
Like, I felt like it was.
There are a couple spots. If you tried to back off, you just went down.
Yeah.
There were some sections it was like almost perfectly level, but you almost struggled.
Yeah, like it just. Yeah, it felt like you were stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And I can't believe just how green it is.
It's so
That's
such
all-
a
is that-
dissidence on each side
Yeah,
of the.
that's wheat. Yeah.
No, I think it's. I don't know. Yeah, so we're just gonna go down here, and we're gonna turn left at fucking. I don't know what that track is.
That's what I've got. So we just came.
What
up
is
here.
that?
That's the XGME thing, but that's your map.
Put it away.
Your
Are we in
map.
South Australia yet?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
anyway.
Are we sorry, South Africa?
Yeah, you're still in off the coast of Africa. Yeah.
So we're gonna go down here about 12 k's. Oh, sorry, about 16 k's, and then hook a left into whatever this road is.
So you're just above Africa. That's where it keeps showing you.
Probably won't do much over 80 because I'm pretty low tyre pressure.
Is that where we're trying to get to? Like, is the map still right?
Well, I'm trying to get to this big dune, which I believe is the waypoint. For
Oh
that.
yeah, no, that's different. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
And then we can decide where we want to go
Yep.
Alright, awesome.
Front diff and the transmission cooled down a little bit. Put it in two-wheel drive.
Yeah, so always after a section like that too, keep the engine going. Yep.
Yeah, because it keeps everything just moving, cycling, cooling, and then all your fans, everything is still running.
Yep. Never switch it off straight away.
No, let it go.
Yeah. Now, I recently just installed a new GME antenna, the 370, and it's got GPS location. And as you saw with Gary, he's also got the same unit, and he had it connected up to the app, and it had me located in South Africa for some reason. I might reach out to the GME guys and find out what the go is there, but yeah, definitely might be a future trip somewhere down the track. We've often talked about maybe shipping the cars over and doing something like that, but South Africa terrifies me, so we'll see what happens. Right, looks interesting.
Maybe we should go and have an explore there and then go left.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good.
So it's supposed to go left, but we're going to go right. Alright guys, so this was a bit of a gift along the way. We hadn't planned on stopping here, didn't even know about these sand dunes. So on the left was Delizio, I think, or Delizioso track. So this track didn't have a name on it on the map, it was just to the right. So as soon as you come across that one, come across here and have a play. So these sand dunes in particular are smaller than the ones we're going for, but definitely great fun and a little bit challenging. So yeah, let's have a look, and hopefully we don't break anything. We're very early in the trip, and yeah. Almost.
Alright.
Don't come up. We almost made it. Alright, so we've given up. We're going to back down the hill. It's super soft. Let's just drop in the 15 PSI. We tried with the 25, but nah, no chance. We just got stuck on that corner. The other guys are running lower tyre pressure, so they got quite easy.
So are you coming up or are you planning on launching into the main?
Your horses.
Waiting? I think you're running out of runway at this rate. Did you drop your tyres?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, that'll make all the difference. You don't need much more runner.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Stay in their tracks.
Just a lower PSI makes all the difference. 25 down to 15, and we made it.
You see all the other holes on the other side to go down and play in?
Yeah.
Thank God I made it up, or else I wouldn't have heard the fucking end of it.
From who?
That thing.
The Ford Ranger can get up here. I can get up here. Piece of piss, Gary.
I know. I knew when I got up, Jared had to come. I was going to drop my tyres down and come up the other one.
All right, guys. So that was that was fantastic. We had an absolute ball. We're surprised how well the Ford Ranger went. So yeah, it got up there with ease. And I think we're quickly finding out that the Ford Ranger is a very, very capable four-wheel drive. And it's red as well. So Gary's made a very wise choice with the Ranger. And this is Gary's first four-wheel drive trip with the Ranger too. So it's definitely performing well above expectations. So which is fantastic. So yeah, so it's been really fun. Great getting up here. We ended up having lunch up on top of the hill here, and just took in the views and just chillaxed for a little bit before we re-embarked. But yeah, so definitely if you're coming out this way, this is an absolute must, because otherwise there's a good chance you might not get up the top of the next sand dunes. We shall see what happens. But this one's probably a little bit more manageable for most. And again, remember, just drop the tyre pressures. That's the best way to get up here. Again, 15 PSI. If you want to go lower, but just don't risk popping the tyres off the rims. And again, the sand was very, very soft, and that's what probably made it such a struggle to get up here. And again, I'm definitely no sand dune expert, but starting to learn quite a bit now, spending a bit of time in the sand dunes. So yeah, really looking forward to the big ones, and let's see how well we go. And I'm pretty sure the Land Cruiser might struggle to get up the next ones. I'm sure the Ford Ranger will though. A little bit easier going down.
Nice and easy.
I don't know which way we're going.
I'm assuming that way. Because we came in that way.
Alright, so we just finished these sand dunes. I don't know what they're called. I'll find out the name and let you know. And yeah, that was good fun. So now we're going to go off to the big dunes, apparently. It's not far from here, but only be another 10k. And we'll go check these ones out. Again, this track looks a little bit overgrown. And haven't seen any vehicles out here at all. So let's see how we go. Okay, so we're just passing Kawangi Nil track, still on Delizioso. So So does this dune have a name?
Its technical name is the Big Dune.
Not the small, the medium, the big dune.
Literally, I put the Latin long in the GPS and it came up as the Big Dune.
Let's hope the slopes aren't too steep.
So now you have to be careful with your Taiwanese safety boots on, Dave. It might not be a stick you're standing on.
Mate, I spend a lot of time in the bush. I never ever see snakes. Ever.
They usually just stay away. They're out because the sun's out. Normally they'd be just curled up under a bush somewhere.
So we think that's big dune off in the distance. It's been a pretty firm track, pretty easy. No dramas navigating it. It's been deliciosa. On the left.
Ooh, you got a choice.
Alright, so we've got Big Joan track on the left and Clarence Rangers on the right. Woohoo! Is that even the distance, Jared?
Yes, mate.
Fuck, we got no chance.
Looks like fun.
I'll be sitting back and watching, I think.
Come on, you have one go.
I'll have a go.
We'll send the Ranger first.
Mate, the Ranger's doing fucking well.
That's why we'll send it first.
Right hand one looks alright.
If I crash and burn, you know not to try.
We'll take a different path.
So what do we think the angle on this one is?
About 2 degrees.
And the rest. That looks pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on this one.
Brown sand, soft. So this is your start point.
Actually, it doesn't look too bad, Jared.
I agree.
Come forward, Gary.
Yeah, looks a bit better from this angle.
As long as the Ranger doesn't beat the Land Cruiser. go again. Bye-bye, bug. I misjudged that one.
Oh, the Pajero got further.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You got further than that.
I got further than you, Jared.
He's going to really go.
Bullshit, our wheel stopped exactly the same spot.
I reckon I was an inch further.
No comment.
Alright, I'm trying the big one. Yeah. I reckon I can do it. I can get a few inches longer. Just get a few inches. Yes, 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 yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Go up, yeah, keep
going.
going. Keep going. Oh. I got higher than everyone.
Or at least, mate.
That went really well.
So, see how it's compacting down though?
Yeah.
And you haven't dragged much there yet.
Same problem on the left one. Holds down.
Oh, did he go? Oh, he did. He went up the other one.
I reckon you don't really need that much of a run up, do you? Like if,
Oh, if you've got the speed, then you carry.
so if we... Oh god. Oh. He's gonna break something.
He was literally sideways going up the hill.
He's doing it.
No.
No. Alright, here we go.
I don't want to
Alright.
break it.
Yeah, don't break it. Shit happens, man. Pretty good position. Alright, try number 54. Let's see how we go. Lionel's in charge. No one's made it up yet. Everyone's had several tries. Alright, Jared is clear. Hold on. We're going for it. We're going. We're still going. Nah.
No, that's
Could
stopped.
keep dropping tire pressures down and get up there. What do you reckon?
No, that's bellying now.
Yeah. We bellied out.
Yeah. Sout's really flat,
On the
smooth in the
plate.
centre. That's your belly
Yeah,
plate.
yeah.
You need to come up with more speed and
Yeah.
bounce.
Yeah. No one's getting up these. Alright, we're gonna go one more time. We're gonna try the lefty. Left.
I'm going to try the big one now.
Same spot.
I reckon we'll go a few inches higher though. All good fun, nothing's broken. We've tried every track. Wasn't meant to be today. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much power, it doesn't matter how much.
No.
It's so soft. Everyone done playing?
Yeah, I think I should stop before I break something.
Sounds like a good idea. Alright, so it's just after lunch. We've had a good play at the big dunes. Everyone went really well. But it wasn't meant to be today. So we're going to head back to board the track and reconvene and work out next steps, but then starts the journey down board the track. So distance from board the track to the big dunes of approximately 66 k's. Average speed about 20 kilometers per hour. Alright, so we're back to the main one where you first hop onto Delantierre track, and that's where the first dune is on the right, also the medium dunes. So yeah, so we've got this road for 10k or whatever. We're going to take a new track back to Border Track. I think we're doing Cactus Track. And yeah, we'll see what that's like. And then reassess, double check fuel, and make sure we're right to head down Border Track. All the way through down to Portland Town. Alright, slowing down, heading on to Cactus Board Track. So we haven't been on this one yet. Alright, so we just passed Old Murrayville Track. We're still tracking on Cactus Track, heading back to the border, working our way through Big Desert. So we've still got a little ways to go, and then we have to reassess for fuel, for me in particular, because I've only got the 85 litre fuel tank, whereas Jared's got, I don't know, 200 or 300 litres, and the Ranger's got a decent sized tank as well. So let's go. Another one up ahead. So Cactus Track's been nice and easy. These are the first two slight challenges. Wouldn't really call them challenges, but uphill sections. Ooh. So we're just at the world famous bore, apparently. So this section of track, there's two alternatives. I don't know if this is the easiest one or the harder one. But we made it. Nice spot. well up here. Quite a decent elevation. Follow this little ridge line. So this was not the first right, this was the second right. Some nice pinstriping devices on the sides. We've got some nice pinstriping devices on the sides here, Gary.
Think I'm finding about all of them.
So I've just turned right off Cactus Track at Thompson's Hill. And at the top of Thompson Hill we can see a flag. And we have our first sign of people on our track. Dropping tyre pressures. Okay, we're on Coburn's track now. And we were on Coburn's track anyway, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. So we're still on Coburn's track. That means from the fire track where we come out, it's only 17 minutes to the petrol station.
Really?
Yeah. So they can stop and have a coffee. And we'll be, again, worst case, we'll be back in the same hour. Whoa, it's on. Red Bluffs, just a couple of picnic tables and a big open space. So yeah, I don't know if you can camp here, but whoop.
Wrong way?
It's this way, some way. Okay. Just having a look around.
Oh, there's another sign there, red gums.
Yep, that's right. So sorry, did this track have a name?
No, it's just there's another sign saying red gums.
Alright, so we're still on Coburn's track.
Gary's behind us.
Alright guys, so we had to make a slight detour. We ended up spending the whole day heading out to the desert dunes, or the big dunes. Big Dune. Again, great detour, but ended up taking the whole day. So there was sort of the medium dune on the way, and then the big dune at the very end. So yeah, great fun. We got up the medium dunes, no dramas, but the big dunes were quite a challenge, even when we took it all the way down to 15 psi. So quick detour back to Pinaroo. Only had about an extra 30 minutes just to re-top up with fuel. And now we're heading back to the start of border track from Big Desert. So yeah. All over the way here. Alright guys, so that concludes day 3, part 1. It'll be broken up into 2 parts. And the second part of the day just keeps getting better and better. So it was an amazing morning. to start with, playing up in the sand dunes and exploring all these areas of Big Desert around Border Track. So that was absolutely fantastic. But the evening just keeps getting better and better. And if you haven't tried nighttime four-wheel driving, once you watch this video, you'll definitely want to experience it, and you'll definitely want to experience Border Track at nighttime. So I'll leave you with that. And again, if you like what you're seeing, again, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video out with as many people as possible in relation to Border Track. There'll be the complete series by the end of it. And yeah, you'll know whether or not you want to tackle the entire thing or do it in small chunks. But it's definitely an amazing track. And if you play your cards right, you can turn it into an amazing experience, just like we did. Alright guys, like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video.